And that was Act 1.
Yes. So, who do you want to continue with?
Oh, I haven't seen Shane in a while, so maybe we should start with him.
Okay, off with Shay we go.
Son? Son, are you okay?
I don't think he's asleep, though.
Shay, you need to snap out of it.
Huh?
Our ship has crashed. Your mother's still inside. We need to get her out.
My head.
Just help me out of this sand, will you?
Computer.
Who are you talking about? Never mind. I'll get myself out.
Yo, God.
He's an actual person.
How did you shrink your head?
You need to calm down, son. There's been an accident, and your mother is still trapped.
My mother? But you're not... She's really...
Yes, she's really in there. And no, I'm not going to leave her behind. We're going to get your mom out of there.
My... mom?
I know we haven't seen you much in person lately. It's just that I've been busy outside the ship, or, well, what I thought was a ship, in what I thought was space.
We weren't actually in space?
The point is your mom is still inside the thing and she's not responding to my calls. Help me find a way to get back on board, will you?
Sure. Dad?
Look, if all you're making is collect calls, of course he's not going to answer.
Real seagulls. Not made of yarn. Is that really our ship? Why does it look like a...
A monster? I don't know. I'll figure it out after we get your mother.
I mean, I guess I always knew my parents were people. It's just been a while since I thought of them that way. So, if we weren't actually in space, where were we?
Oh, Brett said Vella doesn't have to deal with the consequences of her actions.
Or was that a grenade going down the stairs in front of you there?
Looks like something really hot.
Looks like it.
Are they playing Duck Game?
I don't think this is that chaotic yet.
That outfit. Operation Dandelion. Are you? Me? From the future?
Are you me from the past?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
This is amazing. I'm not sure the world is ready for two of us.
Yeah, our parents would probably agree. One Shay is enough.
Yeah. Wait, who's Shay?
We're Shay.
My name's
Aww.
Alex. I don't remember ever being called Shay.
You didn't grow up on the Bassa Nostra?
No, I grew up on the Malaruna.
Oh, then we're not...
Yeah, I guess not.
That's a relief.
Yeah. Wait, why is that a relief?
Nothing. I just mean that... Nothing.
I didn't want to say anything, but you're bald, man.
You're balding.
So, why are you dressed like me?
Were you also in Operation Dandelion?
Yeah, in what I thought was a spaceship. But then, it crashed, and it wasn't in space. And there was this angry girl there, and my ship looked like a monster on the outside.
You know, I remember the Malaruna looked a little funny after the crash, but I just thought it was deflated airbags and fire damage. Well, if I wasn't actually from space, that will make my trip back to Laruna a lot easier. If I can get this ship fixed.
You're going back to Laruna? That's where I'm from. But they said it was dying.
Yeah, well, if they lied to us about the space thing, who knows what else they're lying about?
My ship crashed down on the beach. Didn't you see it?
Oh, that was your ship.
Yeah, why?
Well, I might have actually shot it down.
What? Why?
Well, this girl, Vela, wanted to kill the monster, Mog Chothra. And I kind of owed her one.
Mog Chothra. How are you going to get this ship back to Loruna?
Well, if I can get my space conductor up and working again, he'll take me back to a previous destination, as long as I compose the right tune into his nav song.
Nav song? You mean your nav scarf?
Nav scarf? Was your mom really into knitting or something? Mine was all about music. Everything we did on my ship was about music. Just between you and me, I'm a little sick of the music thing.
Have you seen Loruna? What's it like?
No idea. I was born on this ship and my parents never showed me any pictures. But supposedly, it's dying.
So, why do you want to get back there?
Dying or not, home sounds pretty good after 300 years stuck on a sandcastle.
He has a point.
Where are your parents?
They lived for about 20 years after the crash, and then passed away 3 months apart from each other. That's one of the reasons I went into chrysolation. But hey, maybe if I get back to Loruna, who knows? I might have some other family there.
Why did they put us on spaceships that weren't spaceships?
Well, we were supposed to be looking for a new place to live, but maybe we were actually looking for something else and we just didn't know it.
Did you have a strange wolf on your ship who told you to hack the controls?
Weird. I did get hacking ideas like that, but I'm too embarrassed to say where they came from.
Come on.
Did they come from
Tell me where
wet
you got the idea
dreams?
to hack the ship.
I started
Please
hallucinating
no.
that my cello was talking. It would walk around and talk and tell me to keep secrets from my mom.
Chilla, what you been getting up to?
Did your cello have a name?
Well, he called himself Merrick.
I
But you
I mean,
I
I've been
just-
watching a lot of House MD lately.
No, I had a Merrick too. He wanted us to rescue. Or capture. Girls.
Those helpless creatures were... Oh man. I'm kind of glad I never managed to rescue any now.
Do you need any help getting your ship running?
Do I ever? Looters have taken some critical parts.
Well, maybe we have some extra parts on my ship. It's just downstairs on the beach.
Shay, our ship, it came to life and flew away. Probably to Loruna on autopilot. Oh no. Is that me from the past?
No, Dad. This is Alex. He was in Operation Dandelion years ago.
Ray Volta. Pleasure to meet you.
His ship crashed here too, and now he wants to go back to Loruna.
Well, I'll be. We're inside a Diamond Age Dandelion cruiser. Never seen one in person before.
If we can get my ship running, you're welcome to come back with me and look for your ship in Loruna.
Son, I think you've just found a way to catch up to your mother. I can whip up a batch of my special hull patching compound. Would that help?
Sure would. I'll bet the undercarriage on this baby is shot.
Leave it to me. I saw a tub with some good starter enzymes down on the beach.
Yeah, so that's my
Starter enzymes.
Cool.
Is everyone from the Loruna an idiot?
So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit. Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust.
Oh no, they still use hypercam.
Take care of that. We'll be ready to fly.
On it.
Oh no, unregistered hypercam. It's slowly adding more logos to the videos.
Who do you think has been looting your ship?
Actually, I suspect the guards outside. Something about their outfits.
There aren't any guards out there.
Walked off the job, eh? Man, 300 years ago, people were a lot more professional, I'll tell you what.
What was it about your guards' outfits that made you suspicious? Did they look like they were hiding loot underneath?
No, it was the way they were made from the same material as my radiation shielding blast curtains.
Oh. What's a superconductive gyro what's-it-can?
A superconductive gyroscopic hypercam. A small but critical part of the ship's controls. Here, I'll draw you a detailed schematic.
Okay, I'll see if I can find one lying around.
I was about to ask if it was just a big metal top.
So, what kind of help do you need with the wiring?
I need an electrical genius who can get into small spaces, knows how to solder, and who can memorize circuit boards at a glance.
Okay, yeah, that's not me. I'll find somebody. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
So strange. But I feel like I've seen this pyramid.
You know what would have been really funny
when I was walking
is if they talked about needing the super genius that can do all that and it turned out to be Will Wheaton's character.
Oh, ship. It's really gone. Hey. It's one of my Hexapal buddies. Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy. Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy.
Looks like you're gonna need a few things to repair that.
Yep. We need wires and a schematic.
And a crap ton of duct tape.
Is he tasting that?
Yep.
Oh, he cleaned himself up.
Yeah, we're not done with Thomas the tree yet.
I'm okay
That
with
poor
that.
tree. I don't think the tree really deserves it.
Any talking trees over here? No? Good.
I can hear you.
That's an interesting smell. So unfamiliar.
So, I mean, the obvious thing here is that we were, as Shay in the first chapter, we were flying around rescuing everyone.
What the?
And,
Oh, wow.
you know, in reality,
Incredible.
we were controlling the monster of a ship, just snatching up the maidens.
My mother never would have allowed this.
Why? I mean, that
Danger.
I know that's probably one of the central things the game's going to get into eventually, but why were we stealing the maidens?
Are you? You're actually trying to squeeze the life out of me, aren't you? I love it.
I mean, he was convinced that he was saving other aliens, so
Yep.
Amazing.
safe to assume something involved that wolf character that we saw in his chapter.
This has been fun, but I had better be going soon. Okay. Fun time's over, my scaly friend. I hope you're not feeding
I
me French food.
don't think the snake's in on this one, Shay.
Reading on the ship's Cosmomnopedia. That
I think
says
he just wants to eat.
Yep.
I don't want to have to resort to
I think you
sonic
are
violence,
boring him to
Mr.
death,
Huggy,
though,
but it's
so,
time to
you
let
know.
go now.
Yeah, he is voiced by Elijah Wood.
Seriously, you better let go. Not kidding around. Mr. Huggy, I think it won't be much longer now. Guess that poor snake didn't realize how many hug attacks I've been through. Mr. Huggy's all tuckered out. Don't want to leave him here where someone might step on him.
All the hug training actually paid off. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what we need them for?
Are we gonna wrap him around and around and around that one little thing to make the wires?
No.
Are we going to use it to perform the Heimlich on the choking guy over here?
Yes.
I was guessing.
I am Shay of Loruna. Curious. If I wasn't traveling.
The snake is probably thinking, I should have just gotten that deal with King's Quest V and dealt with the damn owl.
Judging by your outfit, I assume you're the leader of this place?
But then you would have to be.
Love to talk more.
Then you would have to
I need to
pretend
go
to
help
be
my parents.
scared of a tambourine.
Better than being a choking hazard preventer.
How good is someone he might actually be able to hug to death?
Oh, hey, you had something caught in your throat. Hey, knock that off, Mr. Huggy. Back to your tree.
Okay, fine.
Mog Chotra, struck down by the Dead-Eye God, only to rise again. This maiden's feast was a disaster. I'm never going to be mayor now.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Hey, your suit has better pockets than I imagined. How the hell were you hiding that in it?
I won't know for sure until the polls come in tomorrow.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
I assume back home, beyond the gates of the Plague Dam.
Can you tell me where we are?
Why, the village of Shellmound, of course. The 8th largest incorporated seaside territory on the whole East Coast.
Who are you?
Marshal Dew. Who are you?
I'm Shay, from Loruna.
Loruna? You're from the ancient lost city far beyond the Plague Dam?
Huh. Well, that's not exactly how it was described to me. Do you know anything about electronics?
What's electronics? Some new data analysis service for elections?
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
I don't think sand is superconductive.
If it can't be made with sand, it's not worth making at all.
If you say so.
Do you know if that suit you're wearing blocks Omicron radiation?
It's actually a very thin material because of the hot Shellmound sun, you know. If you look closely, you can almost see through it.
No thanks.
I'll let you get some rest.
This isn't that kind of game, man.
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
Oh, do you mean sand? Synthetic autonomous nanodrones? Because that would be great if you had some of those.
No.
They had a new thing to break lantern.
The chief export of this.
Too bad he wasn't here for that.
I know.
I don't think sand is going to stick together enough.
Once upon a time, I would agree with you. But I recently met a mysterious young woman who gave me a secret ingredient.
I think sand is the perfect material for making. But can you make something this complicated?
Please, do you realize to whom you are speaking? And that's why they call me Marshal Dew.
Thanks.
No.
For being made out of sand, that's remarkably sturdy.
I'm assuming they used some of the sap from earlier to keep it
I'm just
stiff.
a guy who loves sand.
Something?
Good. I'm going to
Since that apparently works too.